गुड आफ्टरनून, माई सेल्फ मोहम्मद अखलद सिद्दीकी। आई एम फ्रॉम चंद्रपुर, महाराष्ट्र। मैंने Econstruct नवंबर 2021 को ज्वाइन किया था। और जब मैं ज्वाइन किया था Econstruct तो मुझे ऐसा लगा था कि काश क्या मैं ये कोर्स कर पाऊँगा कि नहीं कर पाऊँगा। बिकॉज प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है, जब आप कोई भी नई चीज़ में जाते हो आप बहुत कन्फ्यूज़ रहते हो कि वो चीज़ आपसे हो पाएगी कि नहीं हो पाएगी। ये सेम कन्फ्यूजन मेरे साथ भी था। जब मैं यहाँ पे आया तो चीज़ें देखी मैंने कि प्रोजेक्ट कैसे होते हैं और प्रोजेक्ट्स करने का तरीका क्या होता है। एक्चुअली द इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इस तरीका क्या होता है। एक्चुअली जब आप यहाँ आते हो तो आप भी आप मेरी तरह आप भी बहुत कन्फ्यूज रहोगे कि काश मैं ये 7 मंथ्स में कंप्लीट कर पाऊँगा कि नहीं कर पाऊँगा। लेकिन टू बी वेरी फ्रैंक, आप ये चीज़ कर सकते हो, ईजिली कर सकते हो। ओनली तीन चीज़ जो ये कंस्ट्रक्ट बोलता है, पेशेंस, पैशंस और प्रैक्टिस। ये तीनों चीज़ आप में होनी चाहिए। बहुत सारे लोगों में प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है, पेशेंट रहता है, पैशन रहता है, लेकिन प्रैक्टिस नहीं रहती। प्रैक्टिस रहता है, पैशन रहता है, लेकिन पेशेंस नहीं रहता है। तो उस वजह से वो अपना कोर्स कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाते। द सेम थिंग हैपन विथ मी ओनली। मेरे साथ भी ऐसी चीज़ हुई कभी कभार, बहुत डिमोटिवेट फील किया कभी कभार। लेकिन एट द एंड में एक ही चीज़ दिमाग में रखना कि एंड पॉइंट क्या है। एंड पॉइंट है आपकी जॉब, आपका सक्सेस, वो पॉइंट है। जिस टाइम आप वो अचीव कर लोगे, आपके अंदर जो भी कन्फ्यूजन है वो सारे दूर हो जाएंगे। अब उसी के लिए मेरा जो पोर्टफोलियो मैंने बनाया है, जिस वजह से मैं सेलेक्ट हुआ हूँ बहुत सारी कंपनियों में, वो मैं आपको दिखाना चाहता हूँ। सो दिस इज़ माई पोर्टफोलियो, दिस इज़ द फ्रंट पेज ऑफ माई पोर्टफोलियो एंड दिस इज़ द व्हाट वी कॉल्ड कवर लेटर। This is the second page, as you can see. This is the third page, which is index page. In this page, I have mentioned all my projects which I have done till now. Okay, so this is the what we call about me, who I am, and what language skills did I have, and what are my key skills and character I have mentioned here. This is my resume, in which I have mentioned how many softwares did I know, what is my experience over here. And this is my education background, or what kind of education which I have done. This is my contact details and this is my Gmail ID. Okay, so this is the first project which I have done. Which was the residential G+1 project. In this project, I have done the floor plans in Revit. This is the section plans. As you can see, this is the 3D cut section. 3D cut section. This is the room legends, which is done in Revit only. This is the north view and east view and west view and south views. You will find that there are 4 views actually, and all of the 4 views how the building will look like I have mentioned here. This is the exploded view. Exploded view is necessary because most of the time what happen, people are not able to imagine how their house will look like. For the clarification of the clients, we should mention that how the exploded views are. Actually in this project I have done the exploded view, by which you can see how it will look like. Because if there is G+1 building is there, and if you will explore the first floor as well as the ground floor, the people will able to understand, able to imagine that what we call the planning, proper planning is there. Okay, this is the schedule in Power BI which I have take out in the Power BI. Actually in Power BI you can take out these things very easily. It's not just that much difficult. You can import the model also in Power BI. This is the rendering view. This is the final view. This is the 2 views which I have made. This is the second project, G+3 residential building. This project is actually a residential project, and the square feet, as you can see that the project is in Bangalore and the plot area is 2000 to 2100 square feet. This is the what we call 3D cut section. This is the section view. This is the staircase section view. Most of the time what happen, people they don't understand that how their staircase will go. If there is the staircase is a dog-like staircase or the round staircase or the spiral staircase. So for that reason we should mention the staircase section view also for our clients, that how your staircase will look like. For that I have mentioned all those things. Here you can see it. This is the structural model plan which I have made, and this one is why this is necessary. Because most of the time what happen, we give only 2D plans and the 3D models, but the thing is the steel is also necessary in that. So to calculate the quantity of steel, these things will help you, and this thing has done in the Revit only. This is not on any other softwares. This is the what we call schedules which I have made. This is the footing and water tank. This is the whole structural model of a building. This is the as you can see, this is the same schedules of beam, staircase and slab, one way slab, two way slab, how many one way slab and two way slabs are there, and how many what we called what are the bar, dia bar which we have used, This is the final rendering of that model. This is the commercial project, which is G+4. The project is HSR project, and as you can see, this is a whole commercial building. This is what you call this is the section plan of the top floor, how the lift will look like. We have mentioned here. This is the 3D cut section view, as same as the previous one. And this is the staircase view. This is the 3D model of the building. This is the beam, how the beam will look like, how the column will look like, how the steel and all bars have been placed. You can see here easily. This is the structural footing, how the structural footing will look like and how it will be placed. Whether it is eccentric footing or raft foundation, whatever the thing is, you should mention over here. You can easily mention over here. This is one-way slab, a two-way slab, how it will be look like, how it will be placed. This thing I can see, and you can calculate the quantities also. This is the HSR, the final rendering view of that building. As you can see, there are the three views are there. This is the front view, this is the side view, this is the top view, that one is the top view. This is the Canada project. In this project, it was a group project. We 7 to 8 people were there for this project. This project was our actually in 1 week we have to complete this project. So we I think in 1 week almost how many changes we have done I don't know, but the project was quite challenging for us. In this project we have to make the 7 floors and 3 podium floors also. The thing was in this project was that all the 7 floors were different from each other. So at that time the structural people, those who were working in this project, at that time they were very, very confused, because to make the 7 floors and each floor is different from each other, to make that and design that, it is quite very difficult. But we have done this project, and as you can see, this is the floor plans which we have made. This is the site plan and the project informations. This is the 3D cut section view, first floor, third floor and the second floor, and this is the 3D cut section view of remaining floors. As you can see, this is the room tags which we have given, and in room tags what we mentioned that at how many rooms are there and what is the color of the room, because most of the people, they don't understand that what kind of the rooms are. Actually, for that reason we have mentioned all those things here. As you can see on the level 1, how many flats are there, on level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6 and level 7. How many flats are there, what are the number of flats, what are the car parking and number of counts are there. We have mentioned already over this, all the things we have calculated from the Revit only. And this is the section view of that building. As you can see, this is the staircase details of that building, and what is the running length and the running height of the staircase, we have mentioned that also over here. This is the exploded view. If you explode the building and in each floor, what are the facilities which we have given, that also we have mentioned over here. You can see on the terrace floor what type of facilities are there. On the 7th floor, what kind of rooms and all those things are there. You can see easily over here. This is the room schedule which we have calculated in Power BI. So what we have done, we have calculated the schedules in Revit. After calculating those schedules, we have imported that schedule in the Power BI. After importing those schedules in Power BI, we have created these amazing dashboards which you can see, because most of the people they don't understand the boring schedules. Actually, whenever I see those schedules, those kind of schedules, I feel very bored. So for the person who is not from the technical background, how he will understand that what kind of levels, what kind of rooms and what kind of square feet are there. So for them only we have made these things. You can see this, how many rooms are there, how many WCs are there, how many baths are there, all the things have been mentioned here. This is the second one. Actually, in this one, what we have done, we have imported our Revit model into Power BI. So as you can see here, that how many conduit fittings are there, how many pipes are there, how many doors are there, how many light fixtures are there, light devices are there, each and everything you will get it. These are the window schedules which I have calculated in Revit, and this is the false ceiling schedules. This is the window schedules in Power BI. These all things you can do in the Power BI. Power BI is an amazing software, and you can do the things very quickly and very easily in this. This is the door schedule which we have calculated in Power BI. This is the flooring schedules which we have calculated in Revit. This is the electrical schedule which we have done in the Revit MEP. Okay, so Revit MEP is also important because most of the time what happens, for a small project you don't want to hire any other guy to do all those things. So if you are capable for those things, you can easily do the electrical work as well as plumbing work for that. So you can save lots of money on that point. So this is the conduit fitting and the electrical fitting which we have done in the Revit MEP. This is the plumbing part which we have done in the Revit MEP only. Okay. As you can see here, we easily understand how many pipes are there, which pipe we have used, how many basins we have used in this building, how many bathtub and water closet and floor drains have been used in this building. It is all things you can calculate in Revit. Okay, very, very easy. This is the 45D stimulation which we have done in the Navisworks. As you can see, how our building will start, and at the end of the day, how it will construct. This all things you can do in the Navisworks. Because the 4D is time and cost time analysis, and 5D is the cost analysis. So the both things you can do in these things. On this post also there are lots of job for the 5D and 4D and 5D. This is the clash detection which we have done. Actually, most of the people ask me that why the clash detection is important. Because the problem is, whenever you do the project, actually when you go to any company, and at that time you will work on any different projects. Actually, one person will work for the architectural, the second person will work for the structures, and the third person will work for the MEP. So at that time what happened, the structural guy and the architectural guy and the MEP guy, three of the guys have to make their model perfectly or not. To check that model, we use Navisworks, and in Navisworks we do clash detections. Why the clash detection is important? Because before construction on the site, we want to make our model be clash free on the virtuality. Okay, for that reason we do this clash detections. This is 6D analysis, which is the light efficiency analysis. What will be the light efficiency? Because nowadays most of people using solar panels in their house. If the light is not coming properly to my house, then how will I place the solar panels? If I'm placing the solar panels in the wrong direction and the light is not coming on that, then it will be a waste of money. So for that reason we do these things, 6D analysis. This is the light efficiency which we have done. This is the result, how the things are there, and what are the cost, and all those things have been there. This is the final rendering view which we have made for this project. As you can see, this is the top, this is the night view which we have made. Okay, this is a Fusion 360 view which we have given. This is G+12 Mumbai project, and 3 project is there. It is a residential project. In this project, the plot area was 12,000 square feet, and as you can see, from first to 11th floor, it was same. On the 12th floor, it was different, and it is the 3D cut section view which we have made. This is the exploded view, as you can see here. This is the section view of staircase and all those things. This is the room tag which we have given on the first to 11th floor and the 12th floor. How many rooms are there? How many bedrooms are there? How many common toilets are there? How many fitness centers are there? And all those things which is needed, we have all things have been mentioned here. This is the views which I have given on the north, east, west and south view, how the building will look like. All those things we have been given here. This is the final rendering view which we have given. Okay, this is the rendering view in the Inkscape. These things have been done in the Inkscape. Okay, these things have been done in the Lumion. So these things, this is the schedule in Power BI which we have calculated. As you can see, you can easily understand how the things are, because if you are from the not technical also, no, you will easily understand all those things in the Power BI. But if I show you in the schedules now in the Revit, you will not understand all this, but because it is very confusing for you. For that reason only we have done these things to understand you. Okay. This is the door schedules in Power BI. This is the window schedule in Power BI. This is the floor schedules which I have calculated in Power BI. Okay, as you can see, how many floors are there, it is easily calculated here by Power BI. Okay, so this is the walls, how many walls are there in our building, how many walls are there, you can calculate that also. This is the Texas project. It was in the USA. Actually, the project was around 72 acres. The project area was about 72 acres. The main requirement for the client for this project was that he wants to make a villa as well as some shopping complexes as well as some amenities in that 72 acres. I was the team leader in that group. So what we have done, we have first of all we have listened our client what the client needs are. On that basis we have made this plans. This was the initial plan which we have given by the client. This one has been done in the AutoCAD and the third one is done in the Photoshop. So you can see how the difference is there. The first one was the conceptual design, the second one was the schematic design, and the third one was the detailed design. Okay, so this is the things, how many things are there, how many amenities are there, what is the exit and entry of the plot, what are the where is the school, where is the villa, where is the entry gate, all those things we have mentioned here. And we have mentioned one more thing, that 50% of the total area is used for the construction of the residential villa, because the client want to earn some money from that also. So the major things which we have provided is the villa, and the remaining what we call in the 30 to 40% we have given the amenities. As you can see here, this is the amenity which we have given. You can easily see how the villas will look like, how the amenities will look like. All those things have been mentioned here. What is the width of the road and how the people will go from there. Each and everything is mentioned over here. This is the percentage of total area which we have calculated in Power BI. Okay. So in this you can easily understand is if the 100% is area there, then how many percent of area is used by every amenities or every villas. So we have given here. This is the residential G+1 project. It was a planning project which we have done. So it was a detailed project. It was a planning detail project which we have done here. Okay. And this one was the Jimala road project. It was from the it was in the Mumbai, and the project was from Gurgaon, what we called Goregaon to Mulund. Okay. And this one is the section. How many sections are there? And this is the road section which we want to give. This is the rotary by which all the vehicles will go. Okay. This is the piles and pyre and the concrete pad, how it will be placed and what will be the area and all those things, and what will be the width, thickness, left overhang, right overhang. All those things have been given here. This is the rotary plan which we have given here. This is the rotary island. How many ways are there by which the vehicle will go, we have mentioned over here also. How the toll booth will look like, we have given this also. How many toll booths are there? Total number of toll gates are 5. So by how will be the design? All the things we have been given here. It is the side distance, as you can see, of the road. This is the cutting filling. What will be the cutting and what will be the filling? These things have been calculated in InfraWorks. Okay. So this all things which you have seen right now, it has done in the InfraWorks only. This is the total expenditure, means the cost of the project which we have given here. This all things have been calculated in InfraWorks. Okay. And Excel also used in this. Okay. To calculate all those things. What are the facilities which we are giving on the road? This is the street lights, CCTV camera, signboards, toll booths, dustbin, and public toilet. This is the interior project for the project as you have seen before, and this was the reception area of Econstruct. This one was the G+1 building interior designing. This one was the Canada project, one of the villas interior, you can see. This one is the one of the room in the Canada project which you have done. Okay. And so this is the all. Thank you. And one more thing, when I was making this portfolio, I thought that the portfolio will be done in the 5 to 10 days, but it took around 1 month. So don't think that when you have completed project, you will complete the portfolio in 10 to 15 days. You require some time. Okay. So be patient and complete all your projects as fast as possible. Don't be slow at the mid of the course. What will happen? Be frank with you, the problem which I have faced. Most of the people will think that the course is about 7 months, and they will do the course by very slowly, but it will not work for you. The thing was happen when you will complete the 4 months, 3 to 4 months. At that time you will feel that you need a job. But what will happen? At the time you have not done the projects and you haven't done the portfolio. At that time you will realize that how will I apply in the company, because if you will apply any of the company will ask you about how many projects have you done. So at that time you will get confused. So before asking the question, you should complete all those things. Okay. So be prepared for this. And one more thing, when I was searching for the job, the first offer that I have got from Econstruct only. The second offer which I have got from the Taltech company, which is in Bangalore. The third offer which I have got from the Consult Solution LLP, which is in the Trichy. And the fourth offer which I have got right now is in Nilsoft, which is in Pune. So the job is not a big deal for you. The one thing that you have to do that, complete the project on time, do the portfolios, and be with day by day increase your knowledge. Day by day learn all those things which you have learned before. Okay. So by which you can answer the question easily in the interview. Because most of the people, what they do the course, they do all those things, but at the final time they don't do the technical things. Means if an interview asks you some of the revert questions, you are not prepared for that. At that time, what is the use of those things? So be good at the software level also, as well as the technical level also. then only you can get the job. Okay, so be perfect in all those sectors. If your sector is one of the sector is weak now, you should focus on that, and you should strong that sector also. In the communication skill also, you should be very communicative with the people. Actually, most of the people I have seen in the interview which I was going, people are not able to speak very fluently and very frankly to the HR. The HR will think that a person is not able to speak in front of me, then how he will speak in front of the clients? Because each and every company is looking for a person who can be an asset to the company, not a liability. So if you want to become an asset to a company, be good in each and every sector. If there will be a client meeting, you have to go there. If there will be a project meeting, you have to go there. If there is an other type of things, you have to do all those things. Then only you will be the perfect employee. Okay. So these things you should kept in your mind before going anywhere and entering in any of the sectors. This is all the things that I have experienced in my life. Okay. So that's all. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.